Welcome back, everyone, for the big day. Palantir is, at least for the stock in after hours, just 15 minutes after reporting, its earnings is falling pretty substantially, down 6%, although you'll want to consider that's where, pretty close to where Palantir actually opened the day. Down a low right now of $23, making its way back up again. Before we get Palantir's conference call with Karp, we have the results. And what are the results saying? Well, rather than reading to you all of the headlines that I have access to, I want to actually just show you the results in PDF format. So here we go. Here's the Q1 2024 business update. U.S. commercial grew 40% year over year to $150 million. Commercial revenue, $299 million. Revenue up 21% year over year. They closed 87 deals over $1 million. That sounds great to me. U.S. commercial up 69% year over year. Nice. Fifth consecutive quarter of GAAP operating profit. Sixth consecutive quarter of GAAP overall profitability. GAAP EPS of 4 cents. Adjusted EPS of 8 cents. In line with expectations. So what do we have going on here? I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm rather going to just get to the talking about a lot of their great partnerships here, how AIP is doing. I want to get to a spreadsheet that I actually built right before this, and it's showing U.S. commercial and overall commercial revenue and the customer count. And I think this is super important, so I want to fill in the details here. So we'll start off with commercial revenue. We'll get past, looks like the margins are doing great. The growth looks good overall, although not too big of any surprises. Commercial revenue to $299. So let's see what that growth rate is. It looks like it's a 5% quarterly increase and a yearly 29% increase for commercial overall. So a little bit less than I was expecting. Unfortunately, I was hoping for a breakout quarter when it came to commercial, but that's not to downplay these results at all. Let's look at what U.S. commercial did, 150. So that looks, pretty decent, 15%. It's the highest that we've seen so far, and 46% year over year. So this is quarterly, this is year over year. So definitely looking strong there. Let's look at the commercial customer count if we get to that. So we can do U.S. commercial first. 262, so I'm going to plug that in. 262 U.S. commercial customer count. We're at 19% quarter over quarter, which is fantastic. And really, that's the explosion. Year over year, U.S. commercial customer count, 63%. And let's take a look at customer count overall for commercial, 427. So you see, I'm not focused at all about government. I think this is definitely much more important on a first read. So if we expand these to just take a look from a visual perspective, how Palantir did this quarter and how it plays into the trend overall when it comes to commercial, we see a bit of an inflection point from last quarter that some of the growth has not carried forward on a quarter over quarter basis. However, from a year over year standpoint, it looks like things are still doing pretty well, and we did have some nice flashes of growth when you look at these different metrics. So let's head on back over to the deck here. 15 of the 87 deals were actually at least $10 million, which is great to see. They now have $3.9 billion in cash. Fantastic. And they're expecting $2.7 billion in revenue, basically, going forward for 2024. They're expecting 45% growth in U.S. commercial, which really is that's crazy. It's getting close to $1 billion for 2024 is what they're saying here. And they're going to be profitable for every quarter. So that's excellent. That's what I want to focus on. U.S. commercial is killing it. I want to hear what they have to say on the call. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is just one of more videos to come. Until next time.